Privacy by design was a concept and a term that was coined by the former Montreal Data Privacy Commissioner, Anne Cavokian. She's no longer in that role. But I strongly believed in that concept and had read a couple of her books on privacy, which are excellent, and met her many years ago at a conference, and we kind of became friends. And so she had developed this concept for companies to build privacy and security into the design of projects and their overall framework, rather than bolt it on afterwards as an afterthought.
Recently, there has been some rollbacks with the FCC and data privacy. What do you think about that, especially in terms of what's happening in the U.S. with privacy versus GDPR and what's going on in Europe?
I'm kind of surprised that the FTC rolled back those laws. I didn't think that they would after publishing them. And I think that individuals are looking for more protection from their ISPs. I don't think people have a warm, fuzzy feeling about their ISPs, and they can't choose the way they can with other companies that they do business. So I was kind of surprised by the rollback. I don't necessarily think that's a signal that the U.S. isn't interested in privacy or enforcing privacy. I know the perception of the European regulators, at least some of them and others around the world, citizens, is that the U.S. doesn't take privacy seriously. And part of that stems from the fact that we are the country that started Facebook and Google and a lot of the social media sites, the others. But we do take privacy very seriously here in the U.S. We're the first country to have security breach notification laws. We have the FTC as the main federal agency. We have the state AGs, and we have an awful lot of other agencies that are involved in privacy and security. For instance, the FDA, the SEC, and we're a country that's known for enforcing our laws. So I think the perception isn't entirely correct, but on the other hand, I do a lot of work in Europe and outside of the U.S., so I can certainly see how they'd form that impression with all of the social media and the feeling of most Americans that it's okay to disclose some of their data to these sites, and quite a bit of their data, I guess.